Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to today's episode. I told you guys I had a lot of stuff planned for the S2000, and I wasn't kidding. We are going to be doing a lot to the S2000. There was some stuff going on involving Inline Pro and Vivid Racing. Long story short, they both suck. Customer service is terrible, and Alright guys, so here she is. This is our new project car, drift car, daily. This is actually going to be replacing Susan. I just bought her from Copart. We got her this week. We picked her up last night, so unfortunately I had to do it immediately after work. I ran into a bunch of problems yesterday. I was hoping to film a little bit more, just didn't get the chance to. I did get a little bit of a video whenever it was being delivered to us to the trailer at Copart, so I'll make sure to plug that in here, that way you guys see that. But ultimately, we actually went ahead and bought this. I've been looking for a Corvette for a good while now. I've been specifically wanting a C5 or a C6 because of the platform, but I've been mostly focused on C5s just because they're cheaper than C6s. I don't have the budget for a C6 right now, but I do have the budget for a C5, and just with how capable the C5 platform is, I've been wanting one for about a good year now. I've been really watching them for a long time. There's been several others that I almost bought that weren't necessarily from Copart. But this one for sure is one that I've been keeping my eye on. It's got a little bit of a story, actually. I've been watching it for a good 2 months, and as you can see, it had a little bit of front-end damage here. Nothing too crazy. The biggest thing is the windshield, and what I kind of found out was the front bumper here definitely got a hit there. It looks like it hit a pole, is what I'm assuming, just because of this mark, but it seems like most of the damage is underneath. This definitely got crumpled in, and the lower radiator support is bent quite a bit. Luckily, it looks like we can get a new one, and that those aren't too terribly hard to get a hold of. We do really just need to do the windshield. That's the biggest thing it needs. It does start, it does run. We actually drove it into the garage last night. Battery's 100% dead. It's been sitting for a good 2 months at Copart. But other than that, she's awesome. I'm so excited. Biggest thing is this is going to be my new daily, but it's also going to become the new drift car. We are probably going to set this up to eventually do competition with it because of how capable this platform is. I wanted to move to something that didn't need a lot of work to be successful in competition, and that's the reason why I went with the Corvette. Also, the S2000, we are actually going to be doing some stuff with that. That's going to become the official road racing car. Long story short, I'm going to be dropping some big news on that. I've been working on some major stuff that we're going to be specifically making for the S2000 and bringing to market that nobody has before. So I'm very excited to start showing that. But today, let's focus on the Corvette. I kind of just wanted to give you guys an overview. That way you can see what's going on. I'll show you the interior. So the interior, as you can see, it's a little bit dirty from sitting. It's still dusty. We haven't even gotten the chance to clean all that. But the best part is it's bone stock. Nothing's been done to this car. It definitely seems like it was owned, my guess, by a middle-aged person, especially considering the radio hasn't been swapped out. That is a big thing. Radio is always the first thing to go. All the gauges work. All the lights work. Everything that's important seems to work. There's a couple of small plastic pieces that need to be replaced. Nothing major. Seats are a little lackluster. I'm going to assume from the wreck that they got broken. No surprise there. But this also is, which is what I'm really excited about, once we kind of clean up the paint a little bit more, it should look a lot better. This is the navy metallic blue paint, which I did not realize even it was until we actually went and looked at it. Because in the pictures from Copart, it did not look that blue to me. I'm actually partially colorblind. Funny story, when I went to go look at it, I told them the car was green because in the pictures online I thought it was green. But no, it's a beautiful blue. I absolutely love it. I'd compare it to a midnight blue. A lot of you guys are going to be familiar with a midnight purple from the R34. Very similar to that, but in blue instead of purple. I love it. Absolutely love the color. I'm not changing it. We do have a little bit of damage here on the rocker panel. I would assume this is probably something that happened while it was at Copart. I think it just got punctured from one of the guys moving cars around and stuff. That kind of stuff happens, unfortunately. But I can obviously replace that or just patch it is most likely what's going to happen. I am working on trying to get this replaced ASAP. Really, once this is done, we're going to start driving it and testing it out. We do have the engine under here is very dirty. Like I said, the lower core support kind of got moved a little bit, and so the mass airflow sensor is unplugged right now. This got a little crinkled here, so I got to move this back ever so slightly. There's a couple brackets over there that got broken. Everything's dirty, but she does run. So make sure to stay tuned. We've got a lot going on with this project. We're going to make sure to go ahead and get this running and driving, and then we're going to bring a lot of content with it. There's a couple events coming up soon. We may try to go hit those. But other than that, make sure to subscribe, comment, like. Those likes definitely help out that YouTube algorithm, as you know. And stay tuned. We've got a lot of projects planned, especially this one. Help us come up with a name. We don't know what we want to name it yet, but we definitely want it to be something unique. And I'm not rushing it because names for cars just come as they come. So let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you next time.